Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly focus for March the 18th throughout to the 24th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Let's turn right to the cards, shall we? Okay, well, we start out with look at this, the Eight of Swords. New perceptions, new understandings. This is a time when you can start closing doors, you can start opening up new doors. You're seeing where you are not trapped, seeing where you can move forward. You can see what has been hindering you, what has been slowing you down. So, in some respects, I think that you're gaining a better understanding, a clarity, a knowledge, a wisdom, and you're going to start acting on that in order to make space for the things that you truly do want to come into your life. We have the Page of Pentacles. New dreams, new desires, and they're big, they're huge. Okay, these aren't these little tiny goals we're setting for ourselves. These are some big goals that we're setting for ourselves. We're going to change some things around in our life. This could be habits, this could be behaviors, this could be beautifying your space in some way, or bringing in some kind of harmony, working towards some big goals, setting some big goals in place. I'm just having a real problem with my eyes. Oh my gosh, they won't stop watering. So you got me in tears here. So yeah, this is really giant steps that you want to take, giant leaps, and they might be even a little bit of intimidating, but I think you're starting to clear the way for them. I think that you are saying now's the time to start, and I truly believe that you're right in that thought. We also have the Six of Pentacles, understanding the balance. And this is usually within relationships, but I kind of got it more of, you know, your relationship with an environment, maybe a certain room. Maybe when you walk into that room, it feels cold, it feels distant, you don't like spending time in there. Maybe it's time to make that room feel safe, inviting, to bring in beauty, to bring in harmony. You give yourself to the room, and the room should give back that peace, that harmony, that feeling that you have worked towards building. And if that room doesn't do it, then make it do it. Okay? Do a redo. But this could be relationships too, understanding who has your back, who doesn't have your back. I get more of a sense, though, that you are trying in earnest to bring in some kind of harmony, some kind of beauty into the relationship. The Lovers. And this is work and career. This is having a passion. This is having a dream and then taking it to the next step and beyond. This is embracing the things that you love to do. Now, if your work doesn't do it, but this sideline does, or maybe work doesn't do it, but when you're doing that work within the community, that's when you feel alive. It's about embracing those things, embracing it and taking it to the next level. We have the Tower card. So not only are you embracing it and taking it to the next level, but you're also understanding where you have been limited before. What has held you back? So I'm getting that very strongly for you this week. You will have those aha moments and those epiphanies of what needs to go in your life. What is a limitation in your life? What is a wall stopping you from going forward? What are the tripwires involved? And you're breaking through the glass ceiling this week. Aha moments, epiphanies. Then the World card. So talk about strong in work and career for you. Tying up loose ends before you actually go forward. So maybe you're only going to do it 10 hours a week, making sure that you've got those 10 hours to use. Okay? Just don't hope that those 10 hours are going to be there every week, because you got to show up for your 9 to 5 until that money stream, comes to life for you. So we're looking at our time, we're looking at our energy, we're looking at our resources, we're looking at how to make the space for our passions, our desires, and really going forward with a real strength here. Absolutely. We have release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on the lack of self-confidence. Almost everyone's gotten this card, so don't worry about it. Okay, but it is a time to release what's holding you back. And I get this very strongly for your whole reading, but in work, career, your stature in the community, in some ways you've been holding back. You've not been showing your talents, your abilities to the world, or sharing them with the world in the way that you want to, in the way that I think is almost feels necessary now to do in your life. We have there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer, so we could be teaming up with somebody, and that could have been the embracing the lovers here of getting a partner or somebody that you can work really well with side by side and combining your talents and your abilities together to even make them more extraordinary, bring in bigger successes. Um, Review all the details, okay? So go over everything, review them, make sure that your ducks are all in a row. Make sure that you're looking at the little things as well as the big things here. Even though I get the big picture more for you, when it says to go over the details, we have to look at some of the smaller mundane things that we have to do in order to make it work as well. But there is a better action available to you. So maybe what you're doing now doesn't have that passion and everything. There is something better available to you. Maybe it's even within the place that you work. Start looking at what other jobs there are, and maybe start working towards those exact things. A dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So if you've been going through something very hard, know that this is the end. I mean, it's the star card. Not that all of your cards weren't fantastic for work and career, but this is really putting you, almost into a position to excel. Okay, it's kind of moving you there and asking you to concentrate on, what are your dreams? What are your passions? Where do you want to go? What do you want to create? What is holding you back? What needs to be, a refocus or a rearrange or maybe edit it in some way in order for us to go forward with the strength, with the possibilities of great abundance, prosperity. In relationships, we've got the Ace of Swords, the aha moment, the epiphany. Well, what does that mean to you? You meet somebody from across the room, your eyes meet, and the rest is history? Is that aha moment you're waiting for? Meeting that somebody new in your life? Is it growing that relationship stronger and deeper and you just don't know where to start? The aha moment comes in, the epiphany. You have this thought and it has merit. Think it through. Try and figure out how to bring that to life within your relationships. Maybe you want more beauty. Maybe you want more harmony. Maybe you want to take it to a deeper level. Maybe you want to get over some kind of energy you've been going through. Maybe you just didn't know how to broach the subject and now you do. Okay, you get this aha moment so you can have that healthy dialogue to move forward. Seven of Cups. If you're in the dating world, just don't, throw your heart out on the first date and tell them your whole life. Let them keep guessing, okay? This card is really about pulling it back, looking for those red flags, not, just buying the book by its cover, but rather what's within the book. And maybe it's even in some of our friendships where we're starting to grow some close friendships, some close connections, to just pull back a little bit, not just dive into, just even if it's a feel good kind of thing, okay? Take it slow, take it sure, look for those red flags. I hear red flags, red flags, red flags when you're meeting new people this week. So, and that's not to say that anything bad is coming your way, but rather it's telling you to just take your time and take it slow. Okay, so that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this person is a good person in your life going forward. We also have the Ace of Cups. This is romance. This is the saying I love you for the first time. This is embracing that person you love so dearly and saying we are just going to fly to the moon and back. Deepening that relationship, making it stronger, building that trust, building that support, building that compassion, building that life together. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's about sharing our hearts, sharing our experiences, finding out what we have in common. But I wouldn't be giving too much of myself in any one moment. Keep them guessing, okay? Keep them guessing is kind of what I'm hearing. Let it unfold naturally. They don't need to know everything about you. They're meeting the person in the here and now. That's the only person they have to worry about. What you want to share with them is added bonus. Okay, let's go through the week. We have the Nine of Pentacles. It's telling me that you are in a very strong spiritual connection right now. Talk to God, your angels, source, the universe, your guides, your higher self. This is you have accomplished everything you need to accomplish at this point in time. It's time to go forward. It's time to take that step forward, that step up perhaps, in what you are doing and who you are becoming. It's time to challenge yourself in some way, to go after, to step into the unknown, trying something new, trying something different. The Chariot. So pull it back, think it through. We want the fog to lift. We want the sun to come out. We want to see if that path is a dead end. We want to see if there's any kind of obstacles on that path before we take it. Is it the right path? Does it lead us to our destination? The Magician. So as above, so below. So it's about giving it up. Once again, the spiritual connection comes out here. You can manifest your life going forward, any part of it you want. But you have to have a belief first and foremost. You have to give it up to them, and then you have to show up consistently and show them that with or without magic, you're going to make it happen. And know that they will come in and do their part as long as you show up and do yours. We have the Three of Wands. So we may not be actually making the decisions this week, but we are thinking about it and we are adding things to it. We are taking things away from it. Eventually we move over to the second wand. We add things to it again. We take things away, and we're trying to kind of strategize out our steps. Eventually we'll move over to the third one. Eventually we will make a decision. The Owl. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. If your gut is telling you no, 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 it's probably a no. Okay, but if you're feeling yes, 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 it's probably a yes. Peacock. Raise your standards, okay? Stop selling yourself short. You have a lot to offer. You are a gift. You are a remarkable person. And anything less than that shouldn't be tolerated. So shoot for the stars. You do deserve them. You have earned them. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Okay? You can't blame it on anybody else right now. You can do things while they're getting their stuff together, okay? But you do what you need to do, and maybe one day you're doing so well that you really didn't need them in the first place, and they'll be begging. They'll be banging on your door to be a part of what you're doing. And we have the Dragon. Discover your courage, okay? Stand up strong and tall. Dust yourself off and look towards your tomorrow, because it's an exciting adventure, opportunity right around the corner for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.